Hello everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome back to another episode or video with Superpower 3 because I haven't done that many yet. So today what we want to do is look at the new tutorial stuff. So, well actually we're going to be looking at a lot of things here. So before actually I do any of that, is there an option in here? Gameplay. Reset tutorial elements. Yes. So theoretically, roll down to the wrong country. That automatically adjusted, I think, to low. Or that may have been me clicking it. By the way, so new patch came out, patch number 2, with a whole bunch of things. During the loading screens in, we're going to talk about things like the stability stuff. Apparently there was something, Kansas City. Kansas apparently was changed to Fairfax. I'm going to assume that was just a place was named wrong. We're going to go over the stability stuff while that's happening, while the loading screens are going on. Features that were added in, we're going to talk about those right now. The first one is an added feature to select a political party when starting in the game. Conservative Party, Liberals, Greens, perfect. I mean, it's not hard. I mean, they already had the information in the game, so now it's just an option to pick the country you want to start as, which is cool. Russia, Communist Party, United Russia, US, yeah. Democrats or Republicans, that's it. I'm going to assume this still now opens up, obviously, for modding where you can add political parties and they'll be available. So you can do an alt timeline where Russia is the most democratic leading country in the world, and the U.S. is the big bad evil communists, and they're invading Canada or Mexico instead of Russia invading Ukraine. That'd be interesting. I also want to see what happens when you pick the party that has not the power. Actually, we'll have to see how that works out. Added word descriptions for country philosophies for the 4 spheres in the tooltips of the main area. Not sure where that's meant, but we'll have to figure that out. Main area could also be the main screen. Yeah, we'll go over the stability and data fixes while this loads. Okay, so stability. I forgot about this part. Anyway, so stability. Fixed a bug where some units would still be visible with a number of 0 after nuking. Removed a server network timeout when shutting down a server in multiplayer games. Crash fix on rare occasions where user counts did not sync properly. I'm assuming that's with the server thing in the background that runs. The old Joshua client, wherever it's called now. Bug fix where where the visual of the controls couldn't change until reassessing the options menu. Interesting. When you change language, you are brought back. You're brought now back to the main menu to ensure the whole, obviously, consistency. Social group in South Africa were not translated. Fixed bug where you could park units that weren't planes in an airport, and then they were technically showing up as your country's units, and you could contest your own ground. That was pretty interesting. And last but not least, fix a bug where available actions were not displayed were being displayed for enemy and neutral units during war. So you probably see what they were doing. So I'm assuming it's this. Yeah, I'm not too sure what the main area is. By the way, we're going to go into the UI stuff, and we're going to slowly work our way down. Added a line of text that notifies a player how to see more information about the region on which the cursor is placed above. Left control for more information. I'm assuming it's, like, if you look it up when I hover over Terra on the bottom right of the box, it says press left control for more information. There we go. Let's see what else here. A disconnect reason screen is now shown to the user when removed from game, so banned, host ended game, what have you. Every text showing number simplifies with K, M, B, or T at the end. So 1,000, million, billion, and trillion. So now you actually get a set number at the end of everything. And thinking about this feels different. Don't know why, but this screen feels different for some reason. No arrow. Modify the color of the icon. Remember? And approval 69%. Okay, so you can pick your party, but you have the default stability and approval. So basically, it's alternate history where the party that was currently in power with their numbers, you get their numbers. Okay. Country border and region borders are a different color. They are, but it's like gray on white though. Or are they talking about this border right here? Nope. I think they're talking about this there. It's there, but it's just not as prominent. Pop-up tutorial help on first login with a profile. So I'm not going to get it because I already have a profile. I have to delete my profile to actually get the pop-ups. Okay. I have 3D props on the globe. CN Tower have no textures. Yeah, the CN Tower has no textures. Bug. No big deal. Now Sherbrooke. Sherbrooke's looking Sherbrooky. Anyways, demography and country selected demography added a decimal to numeric values that related to monetary amounts and added rate arrows in multiple areas. Demography. Wondering if it's these. So let's hit. I got excited there for a split second. Can now select regions and thematic maps with it unselecting the thematic map. Oh, really? I think this was mentioned to me before. There's Canada. There's all my allies, and I've picked Ireland. Alright, so the thematic maps, if I'm not mistaken, will never change in regards to what they're showing. So they're showing everything from your country's perspective. So right now, as Canada, I'm looking at all, in this case, my allies, which are in blue, and me in lighter blue. Countries that have a relation with me. Did that bar go away? Nuclear straight range, I don't have any. Nuclear test range, nuclear strength. So once again, this is compared to me. Human development in comparison to me. There we go. It's back. I think it definitely looks a lot better now because you can now see the countries. So I think this is what was mentioned. It was the way the regions were. It doesn't look that much on the main map, but then when you switch over to thematic maps, you can now see the regions way better. Economic strength in comparison to me. I'm going to pick PEI here just so that it doesn't... Okay. Population, what was it? Strength? So this is by the region, but it's all the regions in comparison also to your country, I'm assuming. Or this is just the worldwide, just population in general. Government approval. Oof. It's a whole lot of yellow. Wish you could like pick a color yourself. Military strength, once again, compared to me. So any country that's dark red is obviously has a larger army. Anything that's... I think this is how much money they spend on the military. Yeah, this is money spent. So it's military strength, but it's also but military strength is also in this case calculated by money value, which is weird because like there's a couple countries down here that are like ridiculously darker. Sorry, in this one, the darker, the more weaker they are. Sorry, that's my bad. The brighter, the better. And we're going to go to resources. We get to pick our resources. So for meat, for plants, for cereals, for wood, chemicals, why are some... That's a little texture glitch, I'm assuming. See, on a map like this actually shows things a lot better. You can actually see where chemicals are being produced. See where drugs are. So we know if we really want to get into drugs, you know, make sure you take the... Seriously? The Chihuahua region? Didn't realize that was an actual region. Gas, fuel, electricity. So this looks a lot better now that you can see the difference between... It works a lot better, obviously, if you're looking at Europe, where you can see the borders of the country versus the region. Now, when you're in just the regular map, obviously, it doesn't look as good, but then obviously it pops a lot better in the other ones. Selecting political parties is also... Yep, we can change that. Region under mouse pop when clicking left control over a region expands more. Note if left control key doesn't bring up the region pop, click the select controls and key map. I had to do that. Demography population growth rate shows population growth rate instead of birth rate. Nice. Movement path remains present after issuing a new move command. What I want to know... Hey everybody. Ooh. Ooh. Move there, please. No mention of the merge button. Behaviors. Declaring a war breaks all relation treaties except embassy. Country targeted of nukes will react rapidly within 300 milliseconds before the nukes sent reach their territory. So theoretically now in the game, if you nuke someone, sometimes, like, I noticed a couple countries, they wouldn't respond for a while, and vice versa. Now it looks like it's just within 300 milliseconds, they respond. Immigration rate is impacted by the percentage of population social group illegal. Example, 100% of the population illegal modifies the immigration rate by 11.11%. Immigration rate is 11% of populations. Oh, okay, so if you go into social groups, if you make the Quebecois illegal, that social group, I'm assuming if it's somewhere else, modifies basically your immigration rate. There we go. There we go. The game decided to play, and I was able to. Now I can see the up and down arrows. Are they anywhere else? these might have to change, and then they probably will show. But so I'm assuming your immigration rate goes up by 11% because these people are trying to get out of here. That makes sense. Closed immigration modifies the immigration rate to 0%. Yep. Being the target of a nuke temporarily increases your immigration rate. A jump of 15% who will exponentially decrease during 5 years. Receiving nukes from multiple countries will rise the immigration rate to a maximum of 25%. Okay, so basically, no one wants to live in that country because they've been nuked. So everyone's trying to GTFO. Fix the bug where nuclear bombs would go around the Earth instead of traveling across the Pacific Ocean when it's in the closest route. So they fixed the bug where if you played as the US and you nuked New Zealand, your nukes had to go all the way around the world and then would come down here and then hit New Zealand. So there was a little bit of a bug there, which was fixed. Using the move command from the military AI on aircraft now displays the range. I'm assuming that was like a a nice little nifty bug that was there. Yeah, you are being moved. They moved to Barrie Airport. Why not? Fixed achievement solid growth. Fix some conditions for units stuck when entering war zones and ghost units and battle zones remaining on the map during or after war. So you would notice that a lot of units, when they were entering the war zone, would just hit the border and then would stop, and then nothing would happen. What was the other one? Conditions for units stuck when entering war zones and ghost units and battle zones remaining on the map. Yeah, the ghost units thing, I don't know about. I never ran into that one. Battle zones remaining on the map is a thing. That's good. Fix crash that would randomly occur when using bombers. Never got that one. Fix random clash on delete character. Reconnected government stability iteration. So I'm assuming there was an issue going on where stability may not have been working properly. Corrected the paths in the Siberia region. I wonder how crazy that would have been. Modified data cities near water to prevent building boats on cities that were bordering center of lakes or inner seas. Population growth is now evaluated more frequently. Boats will always move to the closest coast instead of not moving when trying to move them on land. Okay, so if I ordered these guys to move... Okay. That's my... what's that called? Oh, yeah, you can see the icon immediately jumped. Nice. Okay. Oh, wow, there's more than one batch of units there, that's why. Yeah, it looks like that is the patch notes. So what we're going to do is highlight and say, hey, I want my infantry, and we're going to merge. They merged. Merge. Perfect. We're going to go here, we're going to go to save. This should already be selected. Saving over it. Now merge was not mentioned in this patch. We will have to see what happens here. Now if I load, I want to see if merge is still broken. Whoa! Because that's my big thing right now, is whether the merge button works. But yeah, so that is the patch overall. I like it. So far, so good. They've actually... There's one or two bugs here that I put in on my list of things I wanted to see fixed. That's fixed. If I can load the game up and theoretically be able to merge my units again. So it looks like on reload, your units do not keep their move commands. Oh, as Canada, I want to build a warship. I want to see where that goes. Alright, so on merge, on reload, still breaks. I'm going to assume everything else that breaks on reload, like your trading and stuff like that, is also broken. Which sucks. Listen, this is probably still broken as well. Infantry. We'll see. I mean, this isn't, to me, game-breaking in any form or fashion, but this is just more annoying than anything. It's like, thank you for adding in this. Cool and everything. Upon reloading a save game, things broken still. But yeah, so there we go. So things are working, things are patching. Next week we'll probably have patch number 3. Fingers crossed we'll have it on Thursday or Friday, and we get to look to see what's going on with that one. But with that in mind, thanks for watching. This is a quick little patch review. I already had the quick little announcement video about a patch coming out, but this is the actual playing around with the patch a little bit, looking at what they were saying is doing and what's going on. With that in mind, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.